Hello guys and welcome back to Stevo Runs, the channel created for like-minded people looking to become fitter, healthier people. So I just thought I'd do another check-in video. That's all I seem to be doing at the minute is checking in videos because of my recent injuries and bits like that. So I just thought I'd do another one because it's been a little while since I spoke, see how things are going. If you've seen my Strava, you know there's not a lot of running been going on, but we could just explain quickly what's going on because I've had some updates recently with checkups from the doctors on my injury. If you didn't know already, I've got posterior tibial tendonitis or tibial posterior tendonitis, whichever way around it is, which is running up from under my arch of my foot, up part the back of my ankle bone, and up towards your sort of calf area. I will say, this is the worst injury I've ever had. I've had a few injuries, as you know, by following the channel. I've broke my ankle, I've had runner's knee, I've had shin splints, I've had all the classics. But this one is a real pain in the ass. It's been going on for some time. It's not something new. It's something I've been, I guess, kind of running through, trying to ignore, hoping it wouldn't get worse. And as I was trying to train for my 100k ultra this year, which I missed again, after my long 30-mile run, which it didn't hurt at all whilst running, but the morning after I was like, oh wow, that is gone to another level. Anyway, so I had a specialist through the week. This is all through the NHS, so you can imagine it's incredibly slow. I've seen a lot of people before this, podiatrists and whatnot, and I've not really got anywhere. I've tried different things and nothing seems to be working. But anyway, I found a new route through NHS Connect, which is a more intensive look at stuff, and they'll put you onto the next person, and whatnot until they find a solution. And I see a chap in our hospital this week, and he did all the strength tests on my ankles, and my ankles are strong. They're equally strong to each other. And he can see no reason why that'd be still happening, except that it's like the damage is done on it, if that makes sense. There's different stages of progression for this injury, and what's happened now is my feet, especially my right foot, my feet have collapsed inwards enough for it to be sort of like a permanent fixture. Sometimes you can strengthen it up and get away with it if you get on with it early enough, but mine seems to be a biomechanical problem now. So it wasn't good news there. I'm not downhearted about it because I'm gonna get over it whatever way, but it might take some time. But what has happened now is, because the physiotherapy part, I've pretty much done everything that he was going to tell me to do. He said, you're on it, really. You've been doing exactly what I'd explained to you to do for months and months and months, and your ankles are strong enough to be able to be fine, but the damage is already done. So what's happening is my feet are bending in like that, especially my right one, bending in, and eventually it sort of pulled the ligament or tendons, it stretched tendons out, and my foot has started to flatten. The arch has flattened, and it's making me lean inwards like so. So now it becomes one that I need to work on my running gait, how I'm landing, and more importantly is wearing an orthotic that is made custom fitted for me. Trust me, I've tried many orthotics. I've probably wasted enough money on orthotics that I could have probably bought myself a custom pair. I've tried them all. I've tried hard ones, soft ones, some that are not so intrusive in the arch of my foot, and none of them seem to be combating the problem. So I was all for strengthening my feet and trying to have ultra shoes where I can spread my toes and whatnot, but it feels like I'm past that point now of being able to just strengthen them and be a runner and do the distances I want to do. So now it's a case of getting custom orthotics built. Bad news about that is, through the NHS, because I need to see them before I have them done, because he wants to look at the mechanics of my foot to make sure there's nothing else going on in there, stress fractures, whatnot. It's going to be another 2 or 3 months or more. You know what the waiting lists are like for NHS. They're a flipping nightmare. So that's where I am at the moment. I'm going to get an orthotic put in there, both feet probably made differently, They should last up to 5 years, and you get one free pair in NHS until you need to buy some more. You can buy some more with your own money after they've done that part. So I'm willing to do that. My plan going forward is still to be a runner. I don't have to change this channel to Steve-O does cricket, Steve-O cycles, Steve-O does rowing. I want to do Steve-O runs, and that is the dream still. I want to be able to do 100k or 50k next year. And what I've been doing to combat it so far is going to the gym regularly. Like I say, if you're on my Strava, you'll see that I'm doing gym minimum 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times a week. There's even been a 6 days a week on there, and that's working on all the core muscles early in the morning. And I've got an alarm set for 8 o'clock at night to do the sort of intrinsic muscles in my feet, which is using the TheraBand work and all that stuff to strengthen the actual tendons that need strengthening in my ankles. And that's the reason they've come back as being fully functioning, but unfortunately damage is done. But I'm going to keep doing that because I want my feet and my whole body to be stronger. I've also been dropping some weight. Since I've not been running, I've been eating like a runner, and I've put on a fair bit of weight, to be fair. I've put on over a stone, but I'm back. I've lost 10 pounds in the last, I don't know, month, 5 weeks, something like that. I'm getting down to my race weight. I want to get down to like 11 stone, just over 11 stone. And at the moment, I'm like 12, sorry, I'm at 11, 13 or something like that. So I've got a bit to go. But I'm eating 2,000 calories a day, and I'm tracking everything I eat. One thing I would recommend if you are trying to get down to your race weight or a weight that you feel lighter is that you want to track your calories. Because, man, if you don't do that, if someone tracked calories for you and you just had a normal day eating, you would be surprised of how much you're putting away. I know that's fine if you're smashing loads of exercise and all that, but if you want to maintain or lose some weight, then you want to be tracking the calories. It's worth doing for a good month or so. It's $5.99 a month, well spent on that Nutri check, whatever it's called. So I would recommend that. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to take more pressure off of my ankle when I do start running. Maybe that extra half a stone weight made a difference on making that go as it did. But I want to be lighter on my feet, and I want to come back fit as a fiddle. So I'm doing 4 strength training sessions a week. I'm trying to do 3 cardio now. I was just doing weights, but I'm trying to get fitter at the same time as doing that. And I'm trying to do like a body recomposition where I'm losing weight, but I'm eating a lot of protein, 150 to 200 grams a day. So I'm hopefully going to turn from what I was a month ago into lean and a bit musclier and stronger, so that my body can cope with everything. So hopefully get rid of my runner's knee and everything at the same time. And by the time I've got my orthotics, and by the time that comes round, I should be lighter and ready to run and spring straight into action, ready for some races next year. But I won't be silly. I know it's all a doing too much game with this, and I'm guilty of doing too much too soon. I couldn't have went up any slower last time. I was adding a mile a week on, just 2 miles on a week at max, and I still managed to get this. So it's just the pure distance is just my little flat feet, and my biomechanics in there just can't handle it. Anyway, that's me. I'm still alive. I'm still going. Sorry if I've been waffling this whole time and you've listened to all of it, but I am still around. And if you've had this problem with your feet, let me know, please. I'm willing to listen to what things you had, and if custom orthotics work for you. Like I say, I've admitted defeat on that. I was trying to avoid them at all costs, but now it seems like the damage is done, and I need to be wearing them at all times. So thanks for listening to me. Any advice, please hit it in the comments, and I'll reply to everyone as always. Right, see you again soon. Steve runs.